Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dude, bad mood, sorta witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song.
So I'm going to OEZ, which is like the small shopping center here in Munich in the Olympia Park area. So I wanted to talk about something, as I was just kind of thinking about how I was going to go and buy some last minute Christmas gifts for Patrick and then my coworker and my hairstylist that I'll see before Christmas. And I was just kind of thinking, like, I feel like Munich and the German culture is so different when it comes to Christmas and gift giving. Honestly, it's not something that's center focus for the holiday season. It's really, what I've noticed is it's about community. It's about spending time with loved ones. It's about not working too much, taking time off, you know, just enjoying each other's presence, maybe, you know, enjoying some Glühwein, some beers together, and just being in community. And I found that so refreshing from the US. In the US, it's, you know, very consumerist. Christmas has turned into kind of just like a gift-giving holiday, and just so interesting, as well as making friends from, you know, like having an international friend community here with people from South Africa, from South America, from the UK, Sweden. It has just been so interesting to hear their perspectives as well on their traditions for Christmas and gift giving. And as Patrick and I were also thinking about just spending Christmas in Munich and not going back to the US, which has been just a very sad situation. But we're really trying to keep our heads up and be positive and, you know, see the nice things about staying in Munich this year, you know, going to the Christmas markets as much as we want. And then spending the holidays also with our dog and having our own little family now. I think there's so many things to be grateful for, but we were thinking about gift giving, and we were thinking about how, I don't know, it was like this feeling of how we've noticed that since we moved to Munich, our consumerist habits have just almost gone away. Like, not completely, because we still buy stuff, obviously, but compared to how we were spending in San Jose, in Silicon Valley, very expensive city, you know, going to the mall is like an activity you do. And since we've moved here, our spending habits have just gotten so much better. We are so much more mindful, and we kind of got to start over as well with our stuff, because we moved here with suitcases, and we're a lot more mindful about what we bring into our home. So I've noticed just consumerism is very different here. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, because obviously it does. We have malls here in Germany as well, even though they're not very common. But I mean, I'm going to a mall in a few minutes. I was just thinking about that, and I would love to hear your thoughts. If you're from Germany, if you're a native, or you're from another country, just kind of what your customs are for gift giving. Because some of my German coworkers are saying, oh, we don't do gifts. We don't do a lot of gifts. Or, you know, one of my coworkers who's married, him and his wife do gift cocktails on Christmas Day where they make each other cocktails instead of gift giving. I've heard that a lot from my German coworkers who grew up in Germany. I'd love to hear in the comments down below, what is your tradition in terms of gift giving or the holidays? What's kind of your perspective on it? Because I love hearing just how everyone views the holiday season differently. And so this year we're trying to beat the holiday blues. So we're trying to do as many activities in Munich as we can. And I haven't been vlogging a lot of it because I really want to be in the moment. I want to remember these moments with Patrick. So I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, I've been trying to go, to the Christmas markets a lot and really enjoy the city and what Christmas is about here in Munich. So with that, I'm going to head to OEC and buy gifts for people, even though I just made this whole speech about consumerism. But anyway, I'm going to head out.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
U3 Richtung Moosach.
Not blue. Not blue dew, blue moon, been one or two since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, I get so
Mine's half eaten.
it's hard to take
What is
on
it?
your iPhone.
It's a cinnamon sugar crepe,
Nice.
and it's on its way out.
Who's gonna save you?
We're having some crepes before we go see some friends.
Not
Got directions.
On our way.
We're going to call in some friends. So I went to go get my hair done and I feel very different. I have been blonde for like 2 years now and I just felt like my hair needed a little bit of a break. So I'm going a little bit darker for a while and I just wanted to blend in my roots because my natural hair color is this dark and I have not seen myself with dark hair for a long time. So not sure if I hate it, to be honest. When my hairstylist was first like rinsing out the hair dye, I was just like so anyway, I just wanted to share that I wanted to go do something fun today and I love changing up my hair and it just kind of brings me some, I don't know, feeling of like something new and with the new year, and yeah, that's how I'm feeling. So now I'm back. It is about noon and I'm actually going to make a coffee. I did go to the Mexican market that I love. I think it was my 3rd time going. I got stuff to make tamales, which I am so excited about because I didn't know that I could actually find what I needed to make tamales, which are these corn husks, and that's how my mom wraps them. So I was very happy that I found them. So this is just bringing me joy because I really wanted to make some Mexican food for the holidays because it reminds me of home, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to find any ingredients, especially kind of last minute. They remind me of home. So I got dulce de leche. Then I did get a lot of salsas, and I got like jalapenos because we use those a lot when we make like beans and rice bowls. I love jalapenos and stuff. Also got Valentina. It's just like a hot sauce. I use this all the time. Got this salsa de guacamole, so it's like a guac salsa. I really like that one. And this is one of my favorites. It's just a salsa verde. Love this one. This one's actually in German. The name is in German. But lechera, that's what I call it. Have my coffee and have a straw, but it's so pretty. I got this glass at I forgot the name of the store, but it's at OEZ, and they have a lot of cute home stuff, and I just love drinking coffee out of like really nice glasses. I think it just changes the whole experience. Okay, that is really good. I was worried I put too much of the cream on top, but it's really good. And then before I got my hair done, I was really early because a thing I'm working on is to be on time to things, but to be early because I really don't want to be late anymore to things. I feel like it's just rude. It's so rude to be late to things, and I hate the feeling of being stressed. And I'm not saying I'm late to like everything, but sometimes I'm even just being like 3-5 minutes late. I feel like that's just, I would love to be the early one again. Since moving here, punctuality is a big thing that's important in the culture, and I think that, you know, I want to make sure that I'm being respectful of people's times, and yeah, so that's one thing I'm going to work on, is being early to things, at least 10 minutes early. So I was early to the hair salon, and I stopped by Mueller, and I got me a Nuss Schnecke. I ate half of it, but now I'm going to have the rest. These are so good. Like, by far one of my favorite German pastries, and I'm going to have it now with my coffee. I think that just feels like a nice little thing while I wait for Patrick. He went to go run an errand, and he should be home soon, and then we'll probably hang out and take it easy today because we were out last night, and we were out until like midnight we got back. So it was a Thursday night, and yeah, we went out for drinks, and I'm so glad we did, with some friends. And today I just feel like taking it easy, hanging out with my dog and my guy, and watching some movies, cooking dinner at home. I think all of that sounds just so peaceful. We were watching The Office, and I just decided that I was tired of watching The Office, and if I sit and watch TV for too long, I just get antsy. I get very impatient. So I'm going to build a puzzle. And we found this panoramic San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge puzzle at TK Maxx when we were looking for slippers for Patrick, because it's really hard to find slippers for him because he's really tall. And so anyway, I have the Patrick here. I have the Yule log going. That's a vibe. Trees lit up, and it's almost sunset, or the sun is setting now. Yeah. So
we were buried in snow last week, and now we're buried in rain.
I know, it's sad. All the snow is gone. We have some candles going. So I'm going to build this puzzle. Patrick's gonna play his game. He's been. What have you been doing?
Should I explain? So a couple of days ago, the ranked mode for my favorite video game, Super Smash Bros. Melee, released. And I played the placement matches and got ranked really low, so I was sad because I've been playing this game for a while. But I'm gonna see if I can improve a little bit.
Yeah, so he's gonna be doing that. Oops, camera fell. So he's going to be doing that while I build my puzzle, and I'm gonna play some music.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong?
We're in the kitchen, and we are going to now bake some sugar cookies because it just sounds like a fun thing to do right now, and I got bored of my puzzles, so we're gonna make some sugar cookies. It's a very simple recipe. So we're going to follow the recipe, and hopefully they turn out okay.
You walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that
So we're melting the butter right now because we took it out of the fridge, and it's really hard, so we're letting it sit. And we were thinking about a funny story that happened with our dog and butter, and I'm gonna let Patrick tell it.
So you remember the time that we were living in Vancouver?
Yeah,
and
for a little bit.
Yeah, for just a couple of months, and we were at work, and we heard a sound coming from the kitchen, and we're like, oh god, because at this point we had gotten used to our dog being sneaky and stealing things that she shouldn't.
Yeah, she's a counter surfer dog.
Yeah, they told us this when we adopted her, so we've been trying to work on it, but this was still pretty early on. Like, I don't know how long it was after we got her. It was
like 5 months.
Yeah, 5 or 6 months after we got her, and we heard a sound coming from the kitchen, and we were both like, oh no, what did she get? And so we both left where we were working, because we were working from home, and went to the kitchen, and we saw that she had jumped up onto the counter, stolen an entire stick of butter, and ate it.
Yeah, it was so gross. Well, I think we caught her while she was eating it, and so we got it out, remember? And it was just like a slimy stick of butter.
I think she got like a good...
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, she got a good amount of it, but
thankfully we caught it like before she ate everything.
Yeah, but man, she remembers it. So when we took out the butter just now to make these cookies, she came into the kitchen. She
knew.
You'll be the last one I think about.
We're no rush. I wanted to quickly sign off on yesterday's video. I didn't say anything after we baked cookies and hung out, watched movies and stuff, so I I wanted to just wish you all a very restful and peaceful holidays with Christmas and New Year's if you celebrate it. And I want you to know that it's important to really take care of yourself, especially if you're far away from your family like I am. I encourage you to call them. I encourage you to try to be as present as you can from being so far away. I know that's what I'm doing. I call my mom as much as I can, and my dad, my sister and stuff, but I also think it's important that if your family maybe triggers certain things in you, certain emotions when you go back home as an adult, I think that can also be challenging, and I hope that this year is a good one for you. And yeah, just take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and try to find joy in the small things. Don't look at the glass half empty, look at it as a glass half full, because there are so many things that we can be grateful for, and it's important to not get sucked into all the negative thoughts that can creep up during these times as well. I know it's a hard time for many, so I really do hope that you make it home to your family if it's possible for you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.